So the bug is, and I don't know what causes it, but you're able to look around, but you're unable to move once you get on that tram. And so you can't get off of it. And the only way I found to fix it is to let it go all the way up to the top, exit out and come back in the game, and then let it come back down and then ride it back up again. And I'm not sure what causes it, but it's just, it slows down the momentum so much. All right, let's see if I can do this. Dang it. I don't know how he does it.
What is happening?
Yeah, so I've had it happen to me 2 or 3 times now.
Wait, their bodies are
and
strangely altered.
I don't know how to replicate it, and I don't know how to, like...
Those eyes of yours open.
I guess I could look up and see if other people have the same issue. Got a thermite from that. Nice. This place used to give me fits. Like, this is another place that it was like, oh my god, this is so terrible. I am struggling so much here. Like, oh my god, we finally survived the area. Now I'm just like, eh. Hi, Mr. Archbishop. I will say yesterday I went through it a little too fast and I almost got myself killed. So I do need to pay attention, but... But overall, it stresses me out much less than it used to. But what I'll do, like, if I'm stuck in area, I'll go look up the no-hit runs of these. Because even though I'm not doing a no-hit run, they usually have really good skip methods for hard areas. Or ways to get through hard areas, at least. And so I can at least take that from their run. If nothing else, is just like, okay, how do I move through this so that I don't die immediately? And so watching that... that was dumb of me. That was also dumb of me. I shouldn't say dumb. That was risky of me. Yeah, Shrine. My strategy for Shrine is, pull out a bow. So what I did yesterday that almost got me killed was I was running through here and I'm just like, oh, keep going. And I just ran straight into the pathway of one of these balls. Luckily, it wasn't coming down when I did, but I was like, oh crap! Because the ball could have knocked me off. Because I thought I was at a different place. I was just kind of like, yeah, I know where I am. Also learned on one of those no-hit runs, you don't have to jump here. You can just walk across both of them. I was so convinced, like, oh, I have to jump, and it's like, no, you don't. Yeah. So, like, when you saw me, like, sprint across that one beam, that was another thing that I picked up from the speed runs. Like, that one monster throwing crap at you while you're moving across that beam. Like, I was like, do I use throwables? Because I kept getting knocked off and dying, I tried to block it and it knocked me off that beam. I tried to dodge roll and I'd roll off the beam. I'm like, how do I do this? And, like, one of them's like, just sprint to the wall and you'll get to the wall in time, and when they throw that thing, it'll just hit the wall and it won't hit you. I'm like, yep, that solves it. And so now it's like, it used to be a thing that's like I'd be holding my breath hoping I didn't die on. Now it's just like, okay. There's another one I need to watch. If I get to the point after Corrupted Parade Master, or maybe it's before, but like late in the game, there's a house that you have to go through, and I'm not sure the best way of doing that because I've died in there before by getting trapped by the monsters. So I need to watch speedrunners and see how they get through that. But yeah, like, the fact that bow and arrow works so well in Dark Souls 2, I was like, yeah, this is how I beat it easily.
Would I try? Your well? May I? What? Right? Yeah, Miyazaki's like, oh no, I know what you guys are gonna do if I make bow and arrow good. You're just gonna shoot stuff from afar. What? Miyazaki? No, we would never do that. Trivialize encounters by just staying far away from them and shooting them. I can't believe you would suggest that. I am hurt. You know, Miyazaki could also learn something from this game, and it's called letting the elevators be where you need them to be when you spawn in. Like this elevator, even if I write it down, when I spawn in, it's always up here. Not the case in Dark Souls games. One of these days, I'm just going to fall off one of the planks and die just because I'm not, like, angling correctly. I'm going to be so mad at myself.
It's one of those things that's like, if I turn off my brain and just go by muscle memory, I never like have an issue. But it's that way in real life where it's like, if I don't look down, I'm good. But the moment I look down, my legs will start wobbling. And it's like, oh God, I can't make it. And it's like, it's 2 feet across. There's no way you fall. It's like, oh no, no, it's too thin. And it's kind of that way in these games where it's like, I can just sprint across little 2x4s and never fall. But it's like, okay, I can't die here. This is a place I can't die. It's like, oh no, I rolled off the side. What was I doing? Just don't think about it. That's awesome. I will say Elden Ring and Night Rain and have been 2 games that have been very clippable. Like they did a good job of like there's just so many funny moments that it's just like, yep, that happened. All right. Do this correctly. He always puts up the shield. I don't know what to do there. I may have to watch the speed run again too. It's like I can get the Charge R2 and the Fable art off. But when I do the second Charge R2, he puts this shield up, so I don't know what to do there. Because he's supposed to not, but he has every time, and it makes it a little bit dicier.
Archbishop Andreas once told me, always be true to myself.
Yeah, Night Rain, my favorite clippable moments, like some of them have been the stupid golem on the top of the tower that will just snipe you from halfway across. Like the jars are funny too. Oh my God. Stepped on the trap. Hold on, let's try that again. Thankfully the traps don't kill you here, they just do some damage. Whee! They could kill me here if I accidentally hit it right after I fell. But yeah, just like watching someone like launch themselves up a spirit spring just way 100 yards in the air, and then in the middle of that jump, they just get sniped out of the air. There's another great one too where there was a guardian on the Gaping Jaw fight, and he was going for his ult to res his 2 friends, and so he was like flying up in the air to his thing where he like gets maximum altitude before he slams, and right before he slams down, the Gaping Jaw does the grab attack and grabs him out of midair, and it's like, well. Died. Why am I swinging so far away? possible to run all the way through there without getting decay on you? Nice. That Raider ult is like the most trolly ult ever. Like it, I've had several times where I'm playing with people and I use the Raider ult as a Raider because that's the one I've been playing the most. And their teammates are like, you want to let me know next time you do that because you just completely blocked me.
I'm looking for. Do you know the? Since you're so helpful. As a descent, until then.
Like, it's really nice if you like need to like heal and like regain stuff or whatever, that you can just kind of like use it as a shield. But yeah, if your teammates are about to use their ult and you block their line of sight right as they're hitting their ult, it's just like, they're like, yeah, thanks buddy, you're really helping the team here. But Raider as a solo player is just absolutely broken. Like, I flew through all the bosses as a Raider. I'll probably do that with the other two. And then I'll just play with groups after I do that.
Welcome to Hotel. This I shall. Welcome to Hotel.
I know my way.
Okay. Okay, so we got +2. I see why I don't want to buy the quartz, because it doesn't help me out at all. So, the new enhanced Dark Drift Knight, oops, that is what I want. I love, he's easier than the previous week's boss, but my opinion is that even though he's easier, it's a better designed fight, and so I enjoy it way more, even if it's easier, than last week's fight. It's like, I didn't struggle with him nearly as much. Like, I've killed him a couple times now, and I didn't struggle with him nearly as much as I did the Gaping Jaw, but it wasn't like a frustration either. Like, I struggle with Gaping Jaw in a frustrating manner. It wasn't just like, this is a hard fight. This is a hard fight with a lot of mechanics that just aren't really well designed. I wonder. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some clips of Guardians just putting their shield down during the nuke, and it's like, bring it on. Usually you can dodge the nuke too, because you can see the line of sight where it's going when he first starts it, and so as long as you like immediately start sprinting out of it, you'll usually get out of it. But yeah, it's a lot easier for Guardian. Let's see. Carrier, life extreme on. We're good. Oh, I didn't level up my technique. I knew I was missing something. Oh, that's right. All right. Oops. Oops. Hold on. Come on, let me stun him. I forgot about that move. That move never happens. Come on. Phew. That went so poorly. He was doing a lot of moves he just doesn't normally do. I couldn't get the stun off, but we beat him. That was a close one. We should have been fine. Like, I'm not sure what went wrong there.
Before the greed overtook me.
But I'll take it. It's not a no-hit run. He was doing, so I'm used to him when he's on that side. I'm used to him doing his normal stuff. He was doing none of his normal stuff there. So, what was happening, luckily he didn't do his explosion or I probably would have been dead.
My sister.
Um,
I all.
what was happening was like he was doing a lot of new moves and I really haven't practiced those moves. And so like I was trying to like react on something that I'm not normally used to seeing. Ah, crap. But that was one of those things where it's like his just slamming each foot down over and over again. It's like he doesn't normally do that. Am I going the right way? Yes. And then he started doing his spin move, and that's the first time, like, I know if you let the fight go long enough, he'll do that spin thing, but that's the first time that I've had him actually do that on me. Usually the fight's over before he does it. If anything, he does the charge bomb.
Once, Krat was
So yeah, that was like, this isn't the fight that I'm used to.
Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation.
I was gonna be sad. I'm like,
Nothing but
this
dangerous
isn't what I
alleys,
practiced.
desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
But he didn't bug out like yesterday. Yesterday I got caught inside him and I couldn't move. I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Rude. Hi. Shoot. Ah, screw it. We'll be fine. This area is 100%. It reminds me of the forest area in Bloodborne. I agree with you, though. Stupid. But yeah, Lies of P does give Bloodborne vibes. Yep, Black Rabbit Brotherhood is the next boss. They're a boss that like the only time I could think of that I'd ever actually struggle with them is if for some reason I like completely had my block timing just terribly wrong. Yeah, like for me, it may just be because of the weapon, but it's not that bad for me. I was impatient.
What a deal! Run, you idiots!
We might be good. There might be 3 bars. Yep, we are good. I will say I do Black Rabbit a little bit differently than a lot of speedrunners. A lot of speedrunners will just use throwables on him. But let me get this guy real quick. That's how it's supposed to go. But I'll actually break the Big Brother's blade because it stays broken for the second time you fight it, and he does way less damage to you. So if you're no hitting, then it's like, well, it doesn't matter anyway. There's no reason to break the blade. But if you're no death, then it's like, well, if I wanted to make it so that hits don't actually... What? There we go. Then I just do it. But I'm also kind of comfortable with it. Oh, whoops, that's wrong. It's up here. Oh, nice. He dropped a Radiant.
It's funny seeing him all flustered. Hey.
I do feel sorry for her. Like, there's a lot of people you kill in the base game that, like, once you learn the more about the lore, it's like, they didn't really deserve that. That was rude. We're just not gonna risk it. Okay.
I thought there were no more survivors. But you're new. I do love it. Or if you just show. Oh, let's keep it.
Okay. Yeah, they are always like rather depressing ends to the NPCs.
Welcome to...
The cathedral. Maybe the bedroom. I'm worried.
Did I buy that quartz?
Welcome.
I didn't. I need to go back after, well, technically we circled back around here, but I need to remember to buy that. Let me actually do that. Why is my computer slow? We're good with the dropped frames. Weird. I think my computer's trying to update something. Okay. We're good. I'm gonna go ahead and put consumables on. I don't think I'll need them, but just so they're there just in case. Alright. But yeah, the start of the fight is just a patience thing. And if I practice, I could probably get this first area done way faster. But for me, the overhead attacks are the ones that I've got the timing down for the block. And the side swipes, I don't. But if for some reason I understood the side swipes better, then I could break his blade quicker. Definitely don't want to get trapped in a corner. Also don't want to, I make sure I don't do too much damage to them so that I don't pull a brother before I break his blade. Which kind of sucks because, like, eventually you'll see he's ready for a stagger before his blade breaks. And it's like you want to do that charged R2, but you can't because if you do, you'll pull a brother before you break the blade. So you just have to watch it fall off and be frustrated. There it is. So yeah, I can't touch that even though it's there. So I'll just do too much damage to him. We should be close to it breaking though, which is... Yep, there it goes. Oh! We actually got it off. That was gonna fall off in just like... But yeah, you do so much damage to the brothers that they just go away.
It's my turn.
Is it your turn? It's your turn to get beat up. Invincibility frames. Come here.
So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, he knows what he's doing.
Gotta admit, he knows what he's doing. Dang right I do. Listen to my Cockney British accent. Whoops. But see, like, that would have done like 2 or 3 times the amount of health there if I hadn't broken his blade. But it does hardly any damage now, and so I can really just focus on the brothers if I want to.
Let's finish this.
This guy's annoying, and sometimes I'll just skip this and use throwables. If like I've been struggling the fight. But we're doing pretty good here.
You're a sweeper.
Really? So yeah, like I said, like easy fight. Actually didn't want to do that, but whatever. Yep, so far so good. The next couple bosses, well, the White Lady is fine, but Romeo and Champion Victor and Puppet Devouring Monster, those three are going to be three that is like, all right. Wow. You guys are going to test me. Especially Romeo. Like, I cannot get phase 1 to go the way I want it to lately. Kind of want to try the strategy, like mixing it up just a little bit.
Welcome to...
I'll use my power.
Oops. But we'll see how that goes. Because what's happening is, at least what I think's happening, is that I'm attacking him too early and I'm not getting the stagger off early enough, so he's regaining his health through that little part of the bar that he can like regen health from.
You're back and go now.
So I think what I need to do is I need to get off like 2 or 3 perfect blocks before I start smacking him.
Hurry up. Rosa Isabel Geppetto and I.
That way, like, by the 6th hit, he's right there.
I feel like my father.
So we'll see how that goes. I think I just need to adjust that, because yeah, it keeps getting like, I had it scripted for a while there, and now it's just feeling like, it's just feeling incredibly messy, and phase 1 takes too long, and I'm like trying to dodge all these attacks that I hadn't practiced dodging on, and then when we hit phase 2, which is the crazy phase, we're down to like 2 heals, and it's like, this is a problem.
Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so makes sense. Yeah, it's getting a little depressing.
Well, that's not what we want. Stuff like that where it takes 5 seconds to go get one of those Legion things that I can sell. It's like, there's no reason not to. But there's other ones where it's like, no, I have to either kill somebody or it takes 5 minutes to get to it. It ain't worth it. Oh, I can remove this.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
There we go. You have to be quick with her. Burn, baby, burn.
Scream a requiem for me, if you would.
She backstabbed pretty easy. That was actually the quickest kill I've had in a while. Quickest kill in a while. I'll take it. Usually I struggle with like getting the backstabs off, but at that time I was nailing it. I need to go back and play through this, like, do a complete playthrough if I can of this, and just read all the lore now that I've played through the DLC and see, like, what things it's like, oh, I know what, because that just reminded me with it saying that Rose Estate incident remains a mystery. It's like, nope, I know exactly what happened, but I'm curious to see what it says. I should just kill these ones up here. I keep trying to run past, and the amount of time that it takes to run past them is like more time than me just spending 2 seconds killing them. They're giving me throwing cells too, which is really nice. She does. So her sister basically, that you meet at the opera house. The white lady was the one that Jiminy talked about having the most amazing voice. And she like loses her voice and she has no idea why. And it turns out that her sister basically poisoned her to destroy her voice because she was jealous. That was rude. But she's like very devoted to her sister. So... I think I'm remembering that correctly. Whee! That goes faster than I thought. But yeah, one sister basically poisons the other because, yeah, they're jealous of the voice, and so they want to destroy the voice so that they can have the most beautiful voice. Knew he was going to do that. Am I actually going to get it off? No! Let's circle back around. I thought I had a chance. Okay. Yeah, this clown boss is one where it's like, if I didn't do it this way, then I would probably just, we can put it all in here. Skip him and get the course from somewhere else. I have debated doing that, but he does give a lot of ergo too. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll be fine. Oops. What I really should buy is one shot put for this. Luckily, one of those doesn't kill you. But like a shot put for this right here. Help! Because it always goes away beforehand. I don't know how I survived that. I'll take it though. That's not worth it. Die. That was close.